Namaste, Jai Bharat. The European Union President Ursula had visited Bharat with all her commissioners, 21 of them. And this, as I understand, is the first time they all are together outside Europe, traveling outside Europe together. First time. That's what I understand. Now they have a lot of things to talk to the Bharat administration, a lot of trade maybe, lot of other business interest, all these things on the surface level. But is there anything in the deep level? That's a question that I would like to ask. Let's see. The situation in Europe, especially with the Ukraine war, they European Union don't have that serious defense budget. They don't need, because they are all members of NATO, and the NATO, they have a kind of protection among themselves, that if anything happens to any of its members, everyone is together. So they have not bothered so far much to pay individual and independent attentions to their defense system. A defense system is not differently, is all kind of complex systems, and they are small nations, not big nations like Bharat. They are together in all these things, and NATO per se is nothing but the US project. NATO is supported by US funds, US aids, and being this the case, see what must have happened in NATO. Of course, it's explicitly stated by the US President that we will not fund you anymore. You have to fund for yourselves. At least 55% of the funding required for NATO, the European Union should find. And you have to mind your own business. We are not out there to do charity, that kind of thing. So for President Trump, his priorities are very clear. He is for his nation. He is for the citizens of his nation. He doesn't want to spend money unnecessarily for things like NATO, where you simply put money, and deep state, which had been happening, US aid that had been happening. He would stop all those things. He would divert all the money for the welfare of his subjects, his people. It's not that in US people don't suffer, they are. It's not that there is no poverty in US and homelessness. All these things are there. Why? He thinks that it should be spent for his people first, then for others. So this is the situation in European Union. So there's a possibility that they would need help from Bharat, some kind of understanding of help from Bharat for defense protection. Because they had been seeing us. There are smaller nations. They are only as power collectively, and they had been witnessing Bharat's behavior and potentiality in the defense sector. They had been seeing it and understanding. Especially look at the Houthi kind of things happen. It's our naval vessels which protected, European vessels as well. Above all, primary, this is the thing. Above all, the world understands the trustworthiness of Bharat. Bharat can be believed in, can be depended on, can be trusted. This the people know. With all those things, these people come here and engage in discussions. They know that our defense capabilities are to what extent. They know it very well. So maybe there's a possibility that they will need some kind of defense coverage from Bharat. Maybe air defense, or maybe in other kinds of areas. That of course is for them to discuss about it. There's a possibility that they will want our help, and there's nothing wrong in our policies. We are already making weapons. We are already selling weapons to the needy. No, we don't give to everyone, but we are selling weapons to friends or the trustworthy people. So we are into arms business. We are making, manufacturing and selling. It's a business, of course. So there's nothing unusual they can come and ask. And there's nothing unusual we can sell them. But if they want some kind of protection as coverage for their own security, then of course If they have some deal with us, maybe it's another business deal. It's going to be. So, European Union has come to Bharat. The very arrival with all the 21 commissioners should mean something serious. Nothing more and nothing less. We shall meet again with some other thoughts. Till then, Namaste. Jai Bharat and Jai Sri Ram.